Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here. And one thing that I ask myself, and this is something that I still struggle with, still work on, something I'm working on over and over and over again. And it's kind of like when I made a decision quite a while back to stop complaining, criticizing, judging, blaming as a way of living. And I realized I was failing miserably at it, and I had to keep working at it, and be gentle with myself. And I noticed that as I let go of more and more of that and did the process that we're using during these success secrets that I use for myself, that I'm getting for you, one of the things I noticed was it's a process. It's like a new skill. And yesterday I was on a beautiful run in a beautiful place, Fragrance Lake Trail area. It's called the $2 Trail. It's amazingly beautiful. And over and over and over again, I kept catching myself in my head somewhere else. I was going to see a client last night. I don't tend to work on weekends, but I did. And I was thinking about that client and thinking about all sorts of other stuff that I'm working on. And so I was like, oh my goodness, I'm in this beautiful place, running on this beautiful trail, and yet in my head, I was already at the end of the day working with a client, and it's like, oh, I gotta stop doing that. And then I got a very big pattern interrupt. I hit a root and just fell to the ground pretty hard, skinned up my knee and my elbow, and instantly out of my head, I was like, I gotta quit fighting. And there's so many things that we're all concerned about right now: the lockdown and the push towards vaccinations and forced vaccinations and all sorts of stuff. And one of the things that we can do, whatever we're working on, whether it's money goals or what do we do to make money now, now that the lockdown is happening, what do we do about the way the government is overreaching, whatever you believe about that stuff, what do you do? One thing that I have is my second thing. The first video yesterday was all about going inside and just asking yourself, what do you want? What do you want? And then asking the question, why do you want that? Why do you want that? So we went through that, and I showed you a way to go get the framework for this whole thing that we're using. So I'll leave that in the description again. But today, the big question is, after you've kind of come up with what do you want, what I found is to ask the question, what am I doing right now? And like yesterday, I was running. And so when I'm running, maybe it would be a good idea just to run and just to be there, like they say, be here now, be on the trail and enjoy it and experience it instead of being somewhere else. And so the question is, what am I doing right now? That multitasking idea doesn't really work. It's like it just takes you away from all sorts of stuff. But so that's the second success secret that I use, and you can try it and see what you think. It's what am I doing right now? And then to be aware of it, like, what are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you tasting and smelling? What are you feeling? What's happening? What's happening in your body? And just what am I doing right now? And to do that one thing until it's done being done, and then do the next thing. And so that's a pretty cool way to go. So so try that out if you like. The way that I use this process is, one of the things I do is I notice, what am I doing right now? I'm experiencing something. And so I go inside my body and I notice what is happening in there. Like, what am I doing in this moment? What is my body doing? And what am I experiencing? What's happening in my body? And that's a really profound meditation technique, is just to keep noticing, what are you doing? What's happening? What is your body doing right in this moment? And what's happening in your body in this moment? And just kind of noticing that. Now, I done a whole bunch of stuff, PDFs and videos and trainings to dial that in, because it's a skill. It's easy to go anywhere else except the right now. And so that can be had for free. I've got that for you. You just go to ralphhavens.com/enlighten up. ralphhavens.com/enlighten up. And you'll get 2 PDFs and a video, an hour video training of it. And you'll go deep into this whole process of staying inside your awareness of what's happening right now. What's your body doing right now? And there's something that profoundly happens. So I'm going to go through all these different success secrets that I use and I use with my clients. Yesterday was all about what do you really want and why do you want it? And to get the whole framework of what we're up to with these next few videos. And then today is about what's happening right now. What are you doing right now? And can you do that? Can you do that? Can you just do it? And can you notice what is happening in your body? And some of you might already notice what's happening right now as you're sitting here. We can sit here for another moment or two. And for those of you that aren't multitasking, or aren't checking Facebook messages, or aren't getting your laundry list of stuff to do, if you could take a moment even right now and just think, what is my body doing right now? And what's happening right now? What do I see? What do I hear? What do I feel? What's happening in my body? Yeah, and you might start to notice something. Yeah, there you go. That's it. And when you have a thing that we did yesterday, what do you want? Why do you want it? Big why. Why do you really want whatever that is? Yeah, you can feel that. And then you combine it with what are you doing in this moment right now? And can you just do it? And can you just experience it? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you feeling? What's happening in your body? Yeah, there you go. You can feel that, right? So try that out. Go to ralphhavens.com/enlighten up and get the 2 PDFs, get the video training, and go through it. Go through it. Just it's an hour of your time to go deep into this and just sit with it. Sit with it. Because over the next few days, we're going to go through different things to do to help you get your health back, get your life back, to figure out what to do. You know, I think the world is definitely different. To figure out how to fight your fight or not fight your fight or change things you want to change in the world. There you go. You can feel that. There you go. In some ways, it's the easiest thing to do, just to stop fighting, to be still. It's not a passive be still. It's a what is happening right now. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's kind of like being like a kid again. Like when Ben and Baden do something, that is what they're doing. They're not thinking about schoolwork. They're not thinking about tomorrow. They're not thinking about the next day. They're not thinking about somebody that did something. Yeah, there you go. So try it out. Go to ralphhavens.com/enlighten up and go through that walk you through step by step how to do this. And then we do it for an hour on this other video that you can have for free and learn this new skill. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll go through all the other steps of then what to do. If you do this first, oh my. If you go around and do a lot of action without this, it's a lot of work and a lot of fighting. There you go. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And let me know how it's going. I'm going to see who's commenting on Facebook. Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline. Okay, you guys. See you tomorrow.